So more than 30 years after the dynamic duo Turner and Hooch appeared on the big screen, they are back. This time, it's a Disney Plus series, and Turner now has to work with an ex on his latest assignment.
Scott!
Hey!
Thanks for meeting me.
I'm sorry. My dog's very moist.
I think that's why they invented the elbow bump. I was so surprised when I heard you were doing security on my trial.
I know. It's so funny. It's a funny coincidence. I didn't even know it was yours.
Well, I hope it's okay. I thought marshals hated court duty.
Didn't Eleanor Roosevelt say you should do something you hate every day? This really smart girl I once knew used to quote her all the time.
Right. You survived my women's studies phase.
Yes.
See, exes can get along. From the new short Turner and Hooch, please give it up for actress, singer, dancer, and a New York Times bestselling author, and 1/3 of the Lady Gang, Becca Tobin!
Hi.
All right, so let's just talk about Hooch, because he's super huge, but super cute. But we know your real life dog, which we have a picture of, is super tiny and even more super cute. So having hung out with Hooch, does it have you considering a larger size dog?
You know what? We just got a medium-sized puppy.
Oh, so you're stepping up a little by little. Before we know it, you're gonna have a Hooch.
I may. It's pretty tempting after spending 6 months on set with those giant dogs. I'm pretty into it.
But you know what? I always say I don't want a dog that has teeth bigger than mine, just to be on the, you know what I mean? Just in case. But like Hooch is super cute and super cuddly that you're like, maybe. But Hooch is a different ball game, but you play a lawyer. And I heard that 2 of your family members have the same profession?
I would say 3 of
3?
the family members. 3. My sister, both of my parents, and my grandfather was an attorney and a judge. So I get to play one on TV and didn't have to go to law school. They all did.
Oh, that's the perfect part. So it's easy for us to say that the role should come naturally because you've been in the presence of so many great lawyers, so you've learned the part. So have they seen your performance, and what are their thoughts?
They haven't seen it yet. I think the next week's episode is when my character gets introduced and you get to see that scene with her and Scott. So I think my mom will be very proud of my power suits and my ladylike hair. I'm excited for them to see me.
All right, so the movie Turner and Hooch came out in 1989 with a very, very young Tom Hanks. And wasn't that the same year you were born?
I was 3 at the time.
You were 3?
Yes, I was 3. So I did not see it when it came out, but I saw it years later. And then again, when I was auditioning for the role, and fell in love with it like everyone did.
I know. Okay, so tell us about the series. It's a reimagining of the movie, correct?
It's a continuation of the story. So Josh Peck is actually playing Tom Hanks's son in the series, and he went into the same kind of profession, and he inherits this dog, and it's chaos from the beginning.
All right, so from Turner and Hooch to something I already told you that a lot of people on set in the newsroom were screaming about when I told them, because first of all, yeah, we loved you, like you're singing and you're dancing and you're acting on Glee, but then I mentioned the Lady Gang, and you would think they were part of the Lady Gang.
They are part of the Lady Gang. Anybody who listens to the Lady Gang is part of the Lady Gang. It's a cool community to be a part of, and obviously we have a lot of fun. So tell them hello.
But you know it is a special kind of skill, because we have, I think it's like millions of podcasts out there. And for yours to mean so much to people and to stand out is just kudos to you. So how did that, and I know how it came about, but for those who don't know, who want to be a part of the Lady Gang, tell us how it came about.
So about 5.5 years ago, myself and the 2 other hosts were talking about wanting to start something all on our own and be our own bosses. And Kelty, the other host, said, let's do a podcast. And I said, what is a podcast? Because it was so many years ago. And I just followed her lead, thank goodness. And we were sort of the first on the scene as far as like lady-centric conversations, and we've developed this huge community of women all over the world. We have live shows, we wrote a book. Like it's a lifestyle that we did not intend to create, but we are so grateful that we did, because it's pretty awesome women.
It is awesome. You guys are awesome to just start like that, and then still 5 years later you're still here making a difference, making your mark. seriously, like I usually say I need to take notes from people. Maybe that's why I brought my pen and my paper, because I need to take notes from you, because best-selling author, are you kidding? And then actress, singer, like what talent are you going to leave for the rest of us that kind of don't have any at all?
Well, thank you. I'm a terrible driver and
please.
I can't cook. So there you go.
Well, do you need a driver? Because I am
Yes.
a great driver.
Wonderful.
And I can warm things. No, I can cook. I'm not kidding. I can really cook. So if you need a great driver, I can wear like my blazer and my hat, and then I can wear an apron inside my suit. So as soon as I bring you home.
I'm into this.
Right. But also, where are you right now?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Oh, because I'm just asking because I know you studied in New York and you were here for a bit. So what do you miss the most about the Big Apple, and what were those early years like for you?
I just miss everything about the Big Apple. I was there from 18 to 26. So I went to school there. I studied dance and singing and acting in the best place in the world, in my opinion. And I miss so much live theater, and I cannot wait to go back this fall when Broadway reopens.
Yeah.
So
we can't wait to see. And when you come back, can you bring some cake from your husband's birthday, please? Leftover cake?
I sure can. There's
Really?
nothing left
There
over.
was
Are you
cake.
kidding me?
There was
There's
cake,
nothing
right?
left over.
Okay, all right. You said it, so I'll see you in the fall with my cake. Put it in the freezer. As a chef, your future chef, I know that it keeps when you put it in the freezer. So, Becca, such a pleasure to meet you. Turner and Hooch streams on Disney Plus with a new episode each week through October. See you soon, Boss Lady Gang.
Thank you. Bye.
I just got a new job, guys.
Yeah, you
know.
did. Yeah.
Job 17.
Side hustle number 22.
My
Now I'm
gosh.
going to take this one serious. Cooking and driving and tasting cake.
Sure.